You cold? Did you have a good night's sleep? Okay.
Not nice, man.
Is that where we left off?
Yeah. When he kills people,
He was a very mean person.
very mean.
He even killed his own people
Mm-hmm.
to show that whoever betrays him. What does the word betray?
Like be away. Mark say it.
Go ahead, Mark.
Be betrayed, it means are you gonna die?
No.
No, betraying means if example, if you're someone's partner
Over here.
and then you just don't come back with him, betraying, like
It's almost like you're lying to him. You do something that he didn't expect you to do.
yes.
Okay? He trusts you. Okay, let's say he trusts you with something, and then you went and did something else, and you pretty much betray him. Huh?
Didn't do what he said.
Yeah. Alright, it's to cross him. Okay.
Double
Chapter
cross.
2. Yeah, chapter 2. From privateering to piracy. From privateering to piracy. You guys know what privateering is?
Yeah.
Captain Morgan is a privateer.
No.
Okay, you're alright, but I want the meaning of privateer.
Is what they is if someone does what the king says.
A government. Their government. They pretty much do piracy because the government tell them to do it. The government is backing them up. A pirate, he does it for himself without any government approval. All right, and usually, when does the government tell them to be a piracy? A privateer. I mean, privateering. When does the government tell the people to be a privateer? During what time? When do you think a government will tell someone to be a privateer?
I don't know.
During wartime, when two countries are fighting each other, so the government will tell a privateer to go and do that, so they could stop transportation. Okay. All right. When Spain's King Charles II died in 1700, he had no heir to assume the monarchy. What does heir mean? Not the heir, heir to a monarchy. What does the heir mean? A king who doesn't have an heir. So he died. He had no heir to the monarch.
The hair?
Heir. Right? Am I pronouncing it correct? Man. Heir, like yeah, heir. It's not hair, it's air. Not air you breathe. It all sound the same, but it's different.
Okay, then I don't know it.
Okay. Do you know, Mark? I'm going to read the next sentence and maybe the paragraph, maybe you guys will know. When Spain's King Charles II died in 1700, he had no heir to assume the monarchy. Charles willed his earthly possession to Philip, the Duke of Anjou, who was the grandson of France's King Louis XIV. France quickly claimed the empty throne. Okay, France quickly claimed the empty throne, but Britain, the Netherlands, and several other European countries thought that a joint French-Spanish king would make the united country too powerful. The resulting conflict led to the War of Spanish Succession that began in 1701 and continued until 1714. In North America, the global battle was called Queen Anne's War. So what do you think heir mean?
War.
No. Okay. Usually...
When they die in the war?
Okay, you say you don't know. Let me explain now. So please be quiet. An heir to a throne means, let's say a king died, which is what I just read. If he has no son or daughters, any any family that he had, like his kids, the heir is one of his kids will take over. So he had no kids. He didn't have any kids. Okay? So he had no kids. He didn't have any children to take over. So no one else. Let's say, who could I say? Uncle Tom. Okay? He's the king. Okay? If he has no kids, okay? If he didn't have Maya and Daniel, no one will take over. Okay? From his family. So what they're saying here is that France, from another country, who had king at that time, took over. Okay? They took over. Now what's going on here, France and Spain, they become a friend. They become one. Okay? They're still two different countries, but because of the king from France, I don't know, what did I say? King Louis II, okay? Grandson, okay? So his grandson, okay? King Louis had a son, right? So if King Louis from France died, his son is gonna take over. But his son had another son. So King Louis' grandson took over. So now it's a family thing. A family is gonna control the country. Okay, two countries. So now England thought because of that, these two countries gonna be too powerful. Okay, they're gonna be too strong for them. So they didn't like it. When two countries put heads together, okay, that means if anything happened with, let's say, France and England, or Spain and England, they both will join together to fight them. So they didn't like that. They were too powerful. So now we're going to see what England did. Okay? So the war went on for almost 13 years, from 1701 to 1714. So that was a long war. Okay? So let me continue reading. Now, from, I think, last book, I read what was the Spanish Main mean. Spanish Main. It's all the colonies that the Spanish took over, where they do their transporting goods from pretty much mostly South America. All of them will belong to Spain. Okay? So from Mexico all the way down. Okay? They were the Spanish Main. And Spain owned those areas. Okay? It was their settlement. Okay, so they will take whatever they raise, crops, goods, whatever they were taking, they bring them to Spain. So what happened here, there were some areas that were defenseless. Defenseless mean, what does defenseless mean?
Defenseless means that, like, you don't have any protection or something.
No protection, that's right. No protection. So they didn't have an army protecting those areas. So that's where he went, to destroy those areas. Okay? So the more he destroyed, which means if the Spanish wanted those things, they had to rebuild it. So which will hold them back. So he destroyed pretty much some of the defenseless areas. Understand? What is Spanish Main again?
They don't have.
No. Is the settlements, the areas, South Americas that the Spanish own, the settlement. This is all the areas that they own where they're taking their goods, okay, to Spain, okay? They had ports and all those areas. So he went and destroyed some of the defenseless mains, okay, the Spanish mains. Capiche? Alright, so these might come up again. And privateer, now he was doing privateering work for England, because England was at, when do a government send people to be a privateer? during wartime. Okay? Why do they the government send them during wartime?
They're fighting.
No.
Like they're in war. They needed people to
Yeah,
save them.
the two countries already at war, but I'm saying, why do the government send people to be a privateer?
So he can destroy them for him.
Yes, to stop to block transporting good, okay? To disrupt their main how do you call this? When they're transporting goods from one place to the other, so the government sent privateer to stop those things. Okay, so they were legal. Okay, privateering is legal during wartime if the government sent you to do it. Understand? When privateers took control of an enemy ship, they will claim her and all the supplies and maps aboard for their country. Okay? In place of a salary, remember we read that? In place of a salary, privateers were allowed to keep what? What, Mike? How were privateers get paid?
By keeping their stuff that they destroyed.
That they stole from, okay? That's how the government paid them, okay? Go disrupt the ship, stop the ships, get everything that's in it, and whatever's in it, it's yours, okay? Okay, privateers were allowed to keep most of the enemy property they seized. What is seized? What does the word seize mean?
Seize means to capture.
Okay. The only difference between the work of privateers and that of pirates, what were the difference? We read that from the other book. What were the difference again? Between privateers and pirates. Michael, tell me, what were the difference, privateer and pirates?
Privateers do stuff for the government, and pirates just do them for themselves.
Okay, which one is legal?
Privateer.
Privateer. Which one is illegal? Pirate. Okay? The only difference between the work of privateers and that of a pirate was that the former profession was permitted by law. Okay? It was legal. It's no wonder then that Teach will become a pirate when the Spanish War came to an end. After all, his country had taught him how to make a handsome living by grand theft at sea. So when the war ended, okay, do you think him being a privateer was legal? When the war ended between England and Spain, do you think him being a privateer was legal?
No.
Why? Your answer is correct, but why?
Because they need to save their stuff.
Because the government is not at war anymore. Did not want them to do it.
Yes.
Okay? So once the war ended, guess what he did? He continued doing it. Why do you think he continued? Mark, you're messing it up. Why do you think he continued doing? Now it's not privateer anymore. Now it's switched to piracy. Why do you think he continued doing piracy?
Privateer?
Pirate. To be a pirate now. Because there's no war. The government is not behind him.
Because he wants to find the gold.
Because he learned how to do it and he realized there's a lot of good things from doing that. He gets a lot of money from doing that. Okay, whenever he take over a ship, there's a lot of stuff in there. So he will take it and he realized, why should I stop now? I could make a lot of money doing this. Okay? All right, let me continue reading because it's almost time. Okay, right on time. I think that's your... No, that's not it?
No.
What are you doing, Mark?
Pause your game. Look at mommy.
It's okay. Leave him.
On the
That's the
phone.
bus. That's the bus.
I think that's the bus.
No.
Kiss?
What's the? Why did you give the crying baby a kiss?
I didn't see it.
How about you? Give me a kiss. Okay. Have fun.
Right there.
You guys gonna be careful, Michael.
Move back, Michael. Move back away from the street.
Who's the cry baby?
Look at me. Why are you kissing my mom?
Alright.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait. Wait till they stop. All right, go ahead.
Bye.
All right.
Thank you. Ten like that. By that time usually the bus picked them up, so I got a text saying that the bus is late. So I was already prepared to go to the gym. I usually wait for my husband and then we walk together. So I went to the bus stop to meet my husband and the kids, to tell my husband he could go, I'll stay over there with the kids at the bus stop. He likes to take them to the bus stop because I pick them up in the afternoon, so he just wanna, you know, at least drop them off. So he said he wants to stay. Fine, we waited and stuff like that. Soon after, I was thinking, okay, I need to buy some stuff at the supermarket. Not the one near my house because they don't have some of the things that I need. It's the one that's a bit closer to my gym. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna go to the supermarket first before I work out. And I need to go to the bank. So I went to the bank. All these are near my near the gym. So I went to the bank, grabbed some cash, and then went to the supermarket. But anyway, so when I went to the supermarket, my main goal was to get chocolate syrup for them, cheese, and bread. That's it, right? So and I said, if I'm there, let me check to see if they have the yam that I have. This is ShopRite. ShopRite have a little bit more variety than the supermarket near my house, because I've been searching for a yam. It's like craving for this. Okay, this is the thing I was looking for. Maybe I'm calling it the wrong way, but that's what I was looking for. So while I was there, okay, I walked to the how do you call this, the vegetables and fruits and vegetable aisle first, and I wasn't really looking for anything else besides that one. And I saw they have avocado 2 for $5. I was not really in the mood for it. Usually they have 4 or 5 avocados for $5. I was like, I'm not in the mood for it, so I'm not gonna get it. It was 2 for $5, so I didn't grab it. And I was like, you know what, maybe I'll eat some salad. Usually the price for this is 99 cents. I usually buy it, but it was not I think it was $1.99 or something. So I was like, you know what, I don't mind eating this, right? So while I was next to it, they had peppers and stuff like that. I was gonna grab different color peppers. I was like, I'll just grab one of these. I grabbed the smallest to eat in a salad, so later I might cut some of it to eat it. And then and I was like, you know what, after I grabbed the lettuce, I was like, you know what, some of the things that I have here finish, so I usually stir fry the cabbage. It goes with anything, rice, whatever you want to eat with. When I stir fry it, I usually eat it with so many things. So I said, you know what, I'll do that. So I grabbed one. They had some big and very small ones, so I took a medium size. And as I walked further down the aisle, and I went to look, and there it is. This is the thing I was looking for. So I'm gonna boil it and eat it. Very simple. And then as I walk my way to the supermarket, we have a lot of cereal here. These Fruit Loops, Cocoa Crisp, all this stuff are for the kids. I don't eat them. This is the one that I like, right? So mine is almost finished. I mean, I don't eat it all the time. Okay, this is mine, the leftover. I was like, you know what? While I'm there, let me see if they have. So I grabbed a box. They don't like it, but I do. So I grab a box, and then after that I checked the that was almost the same aisle. I think it was the next aisle over, and I grabbed the chocolate syrup. Lately they've been, you know, asking for a lot of chocolate milk. And then I went and grabbed 2 of whole wheat bread. I think that's what I grabbed, right? Okay, wheat, yeah. So 2 packages of whole wheat bread. And then I grab the cheese. That's for me to put in the bread for them for lunch. And then I searched to see if they have some frozen vegetables. I looked, nothing really caught my attention because I have a couple here. I think I still do. Yeah. Alright, I have some mixed vegetables here and there. And I said, you know what? I'll eat that. Let me finish with what I have, and then I'll just next week or something I'll go and see if they have anything new. So I didn't grab anything. So that's all I bought. When I went to the gym today, felt much better than that. And so I think if I do go to the gym next time, I probably will do that same kind of routine. It may not be in the same order or the same thing if the gym is available. So when I do my my circuit, so instead of standing and, you know, to catch my breath again, I'll substitute that for a leg exercise. So I think that was pretty good. I never done the exercise like this, where I use the leg as a break in between the upper body workout. So I think that was really good. Usually I will do all my upper body, whether it's chest, I'll do all the chest exercises and then, you know, take a few second rest, and then do back exercises, or usually on the circuit, and then take a few second rest, and then focus on legs only. So I sort of break the leg exercises in between those workouts. So I think that was pretty good. I like that. I enjoyed it. It's a bit different. It's pretty much the same exercise I usually do. It's just that I did it differently. So it was really good. So right now I'm gonna wash my hand, cut these, and cut the how do you call it, the salad, wash it. When I'm hungry, I'll eat it, and I'm gonna boil this again. When I'm hungry, I'll eat it. So this is what I got. I didn't finish it all yesterday. So yesterday, this is the yam that I bought. It turned out to be purple. It's really good, don't get me wrong, but that's not what I was expecting as a yam, right? So this is what I went for, but because the thing says yam, I grabbed it. I was like, you know, maybe they changed the, you know, the farmers did some crazy stuff to change they play with stuff to make things different. So I thought that was that, but when I cut it, I never seen a purple sweet potato. That was the first time I've seen it. But this is what I was looking for. Anyway, and I went to the 99-cent store, grabbed hand soap for the kids to put in the bathroom. Usually once they come from outside, I have them wash their hands to eat dinner. So I'm gonna cut these, get things ready. I'm not gonna record this. Anyway, so that's it. I wasn't gonna record this, but after I cut it, I was like, this is what I was looking for. You see, it's completely different. Cut some of it for salad, and I'm gonna cut all of this to stir fry. Okay, I just cut this, the pepper. I did sort of rinse it a little bit so the outer part don't get dirty, and now I'm gonna wash it. All this I was not planning on recording, and I was like, you know what, let's just do it. I'm using my cell phone now. Alright, and then I'm gonna let it drain. I'm not gonna eat this right now, I'm just getting it ready. Alright, I put it on this, touch the water, and now, okay, this is the leftover. Put this in the fridge, and then I'm gonna cut the cabbage, put it in here. Okay. While I stir fry this, I'll mix this whole green beans with it. This I washed, I put it separately. So I'll stir fry it together, at least, you know, they'll eat some vegetables. Those kids don't want to eat nothing, just rice and eggs. So I'm washing the outer part, and I'll rinse the inner. Once I cut it, I'll rinse it, let it drain a little bit, just in case there's dirt and stuff in there. So let's do it. Okay, I cut everything. This is the only piece left. I just don't. I think sometimes this is good to eat. So I just don't feel like cutting it anymore. I cut a pretty good amount of it, and throw this away. And let's check on this because I don't want it to be too soft. Okay, need a couple more minutes. So what I have here is the pan that I'm gonna stir fry the cabbage, and I'm gonna put some pepper, onions, and all of my goodies that I have up here. So for now, what I decided to do, actually, I moved the yam on that side. So I'm gonna stir fry the whole green beans by itself, just in case either the kids or my husband don't want it to be mixed with the cabbage. So at least they could pick and choose. So I'm gonna do it separately. I have the bigger pan for the cabbage, and it's gonna shrink. It's not gonna be that much. And then I'm gonna stir fry the green beans separate on its own. One thing I forgot the other day, I bought some fresh cilantro. I'm gonna put some in my salad, and I'm gonna cut some to put with this. Okay, that's the cut cilantro. I'm gonna take some for my salad. And I'm gonna put some in here. I can't do it with one hand. Okay, in there I already put garlic, some sazon, pepper, put it away, and adobo. All that already in here. So now I'm gonna put, there were things flying, so I had to cover it. Okay, same thing that's going on both of them. It's just that I'm having the green beans and the cabbage separate. So I'm gonna put that in there. All right, there it is in there. This in there. I need to put a little bit of water. I don't know if I should put a little bit more, just in case. I have another pack of green beans, but for this I need to add water. So I'm gonna put the water so it doesn't burn at the bottom. Pretty much right now I can't really stir it. It's gonna fall on the floor. I already have some on the floor. So I'm gonna leave it like that for a few, and then when it shrinks, when I could manage it, I'll stir it. I'm covering this too. And that's pretty much it. The thing is done. I wasn't even planning on doing it right now, but I was like, after I cut it, all right, let's check the yam. Where's my knife? As long as the knife could go through. Okay, this part is sticking out, so that means it's not cooking. Ooh, thanks for me to clean. Oh, this one is good. Let's get this out. You see, that's what I was afraid of. It's soft. Since I'm done with this, I'll put it in here. Alright. Okay. This one is done. Put this here. I'll let this side boil a little bit longer. And there's my salad. There's the water draining at the bottom. I don't want it right now, but when I finish eat, and I'm gonna be behind the computer doing work. Okay, this is done. I might be hungry. At least some of the things already prepared. Once I'm in the zone, usually I forget and I need to do stuff for the kids. I probably should do the eggs too. Okay, I didn't take a shower yet, but I cut everything. I peeled the skin off the thing. So this is what I was pretty much looking for. Okay, it doesn't have any major taste I could tell of. The only thing I could say is almost like rice. Rice is pretty much bland if you cook it without any seasoning, right? But if you add salt and other things, the flavor comes in. But I wanted to eat this for the past couple of days, if not weeks, just to eat it like that. I searched, I couldn't find it. Went to different stores. I came up with this that says yam, and it came out to be sweet potato, but a different version of it, which I never seen before. But this is the one. It's really good, very simple. So I took a couple bites of it already. It's really good. And that's the taste I was going for. Now come back to this before I go take a shower. So now that I can manage it, before it was alright, so they pretty much, I think I put a bit too much water, so I'm gonna add a little bit more seasoning. So it's been maybe about an hour and a half since I show all of this. I already turned this off. It's still hot. I'm not gonna eat any of it at the moment. Alright, just to see how it got shrunk. So they'll eat that with rice, and I have this. This is really good for a vegetarian. So now I'm gonna have my salad. Shake this a little bit more. I'm putting store brand ShopRite Italian dressing. Just a little bit. That's not a little, that's a good enough. Okay. And I've been, since I boiled this, I peeled it, I've been coming here and grabbing a little bit piece of this here and there. So I'm gonna put some. I guess I've been craving it for so long that I should buy more. Next time I go out, I'll buy another one. So I'll put these, and that's what I'm having for lunch. Anyway, let me get back to work.